Hello everybody, so in this video we're going to go over an article that is called What is Cryptocurrency by Kiana Daniel. It says part of Blockchain for Dummies cheat sheet, and this is on dummies.com. Dummies, a Wiley brand. So once again, I do not claim that I own this material. I'm only reviewing this video for educational and entertainment purposes. If you want to review the information yourself, then you can go ahead and check out the link below to get that information. So we can begin in just a second. And now let's begin. Once again, this is going to be in parts two because this is way more information than the finances for dummies. So all right. It starts. Simply stated, a cryptocurrency is a new form of digital money. You can transfer your traditional non-cryptocurrency money like the US dollar digitally, but that's not quite the same as how cryptocurrencies work. When cryptocurrencies become mainstream, you may be able to use them to pay for stuff electronically, just like you do with traditional currencies. Okay, we're kind of at that point already. However, what sets cryptocurrencies apart is the technology behind them. You may say, who cares about the technology behind money? I only care about how much of there is in my wallet. The issue is that the world's current money system has a bunch of problems. Here are some examples. Payment systems such as credit cards and wire transfers are outdated. In most cases, a bunch of middlemen like banks and brokers take a cut in the process, making transactions expensive and slow. Yes, ATMs, I guess. Financial inequality is growing around the globe, and around 3 billion unbanked and underbanked people can't access financial services. That's approximately half of the population of the planet. Cryptocurrencies aim to solve some of these problems, if not more. Now, the next heading says the basics of cryptocurrencies. You know how your everyday government-based currency is reserved in banks, and that you need an ATM or connection to a bank to get more of it or to transfer it to other people. Well, with cryptocurrencies, you may be able to get rid of banks and other centralized middlemen altogether. That's because cryptocurrencies rely on technology called blockchain, which is decentralized. Decentralized means, I've always wondered this, meaning no single entity is in charge of it. Instead, every computer in the network confirms its transactions. Interesting. But what about the computers? What if they go bad? Moving on. The definition of money. Before getting into the nitty-gritty of cryptocurrencies, you need to understand the definition of money itself. Okay, the philosophy behind money is a bit like the whole which came first, the chicken or the egg thing. In order for money to be valuable, it must have a number of characteristics, such as the following. Enough people must have it, merchants must accept it as a form of payment, society must trust that it's valuable, and that it will remain valuable in the future. Of course, in the old days, when you traded chicken for shoes, the values of the exchange materials were inherent to their nature. But when coins, cash, credit cards came into play, sorry for the interruption, this video is going to be a little short, so let me finish this last paragraph and then we'll continue on later. Of course, in the old days, when you traded your chicken for shoes, the values of the exchange materials were inherent to their nature, but when coins, cash, and credit cards came into play, the definition of money, and more importantly, the trust model of money changed. Another key change in money has been its ease in transaction. The hassle of carrying a ton of gold bars from one country to another was one of the main reasons cash was reinvented. Then, when people got even lazier, credit cards were invented, but credit cards carry the money that your government controls as the world becomes more interconnected and more concerned about authorities who may or may not have people's best interest in mind. Cryptocurrencies may offer a valuable alternative because it's decentralized. Here's a fun fact. Your normal government-backed currency, such as the American US dollar, must go by its fancy name, flat currency. Now that cryptocurrencies are around, flat is described as a legal tender like coins and banknotes. that have value only because the government says so. Well, guys, I'm not confused. So basically, what I got so far to sum this up is cryptocurrency is a online form of currency that the American people, the worldwide people, are choosing to give value to, creating a new bank and a new system of money. As we're giving value to it, we'll be able to get goods and services for this money, and it will no longer be controlled by the government because it's decentralized. Since it's not controlled by the government, transactions will be less expensive, which technically could lead to the world being less expensive, because we are getting very close to a world where the majority of people want to be, I guess the majority of people I know want to be entrepreneurs. Maybe maybe that is just because that is the world that I would like to be in. So, but the next thing we're going to go over to is some cryptocurrency history, but that's all for now. Thank you for watching Learning Money for Dummies, but you're a winner. So have a great day. This is, once again, MPCPR2, which stands for Momentum, Pressure, Control, Pray, Re-educate, React, Reinvent. Whatever you want the last R to be. I'm still working on it. You're loved, you're treasured, you're blessed, and yeah, the link for this article will be in the description. Check it out yourself. Looking forward to part 2. Peace out.